Oftentimes we look online, we see people living these ultra fabulous lives. We see them going on trips. We see them doing all the amazing things. And we oftentimes wonder to ourselves, how did they get to do that? Why is it that they're always on vacation? What is it that they're doing in their lives that is not working for me in my own life? And I think one of the things that we also need to take a look at is, what are they doing behind the scenes, right? What is the hard work that they may be doing, that they may be putting in, that is allowing them to reap the rewards, to travel the way that they do, to live the way that they do? And I think it's time that we start to really investigate what it is that is stopping us from getting to that place. But first, we need to talk about the work that you're not doing that's not getting you where you want to be. What's going on, y'all? I just wanted to simply hop on here and tell you guys that the magic is in the work that you're avoiding. Baby, the magic is in the work that you are avoiding. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. I'm at the new house and the lighting it's doing its own thing right now because I'm using natural light because I don't have any of my lights here, because the movers are bringing all of my stuff, the furniture and everything over right now. So just work with me on this video. But let me tell you what I mean by this. I have two great examples of what I mean by the magic being in the work that you are avoiding. One of those is my book, right? For those of you guys who don't know, I'm working on book 2 in a series. It is sort of a Scandal meets Bridgerton reality TV murder mystery. And book 2 is, I would say, bigger, badder, bolder, deadlier than the first, right? I had sent this off to an editor, and it was somebody I really wanted to work with, and he came back with these, like, a lot of critiques, right? I know I'm a good writer, but you always want to work with people who can help you make your writing better. That's the goal, right? That's the goal, to always be getting better. She sent it back, and I honestly sat on it for like 3 weeks because I just needed to absorb what she was saying and what she was trying to tell me about the characters and development and stuff like that, and just little ways to make the story better. And I needed to really contemplate doing it, how to do it. And for a minute there, I'm gonna tell you guys the truth, I got really discouraged. I was sitting here thinking, man, like, there is no way that I am going to be able to do this. Because for those of you guys who don't know, to write a 70,000 word book, which is probably not a lot to most authors, but that's huge to me. It's a lot of work, right? It's a lot of work. It took me a year to really get that done. Not really a year. The first initial phase of the book took me I could have probably gotten it done in about 3 months if I had really just been able to sit and work on it. But because I was also at the time studying for my real estate exam, I was also going out to LA to take care of my sister when she had surgery. There was a lot that went on in that sort of in-between time, and I just felt like I couldn't focus on but like one thing at a time. And sometimes that will happen to you in life, right? I say all that to say, finishing the book was such a thrilling feeling, that to be then told that you're not quite done with it was a hard pill to swallow. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And so I just felt like for a while I was avoiding it. And it wasn't until I really just picked up the computer again and I just said, you know what, I'm gonna hammer these edits out, that I really began to get into the flow again and start to rediscover the characters and then expand on them and really dive further into their stories and who they might be and whatever vices they may have. And I believe that in what I've done, I made the story a lot better. I'm just confident that I did. To be honest with you, I'm confident. It'll be another 3 weeks before I get those edits back. And I was thinking to myself as I was already just diving into another project, because a creative partner of mine and I who were both in the same screenwriting mentorship program, we had decided a couple of weeks ago that we would work on a project together, and it was going to be a series. In between moving, in between finishing the book, in between every other thing that I have going on with my day-to-day work, I said, I am going to be committed to finishing this pitch deck for this project with the anticipation that we were going to present it in class today. Ultimately, did not get to pitch this new project in class because we spent so much time really crafting out and finalizing my first project and getting it ready to pitch to networks. I am super excited right now. I feel like I need to celebrate. I almost wanted to cry today because when she told me that she thought it was good, it's good. It feels big budget. I started this process last summer, and it was just honestly a dream. And to be so close to it, but I wanted to circle back with you guys because with each of these projects, there was a part of me that was avoiding doing the work that it was gonna take to get to this place. And in doing the work for the book, I discovered so much about the story, rediscovered so much about the story, and I was in the zone. I was in this amazing creative zone. It really confirmed to me that this is what I want to be doing. And so that's why I say to you, the magic is in the work that you're avoiding, because 9 times out of 10, there is something that you want to do. There is something you want to accomplish, but the idea of the work and the level of effort that it's going to take is for some reason holding you back because you're probably not sure if you can do it, or you may have been disappointed in the past, or it seems bigger than what you could potentially accomplish. But I'm here to tell you today that you won't get there by avoiding doing the work. The only way that you are going to get to the place where you can really begin to grow is through that work that you're avoiding. Because I guarantee you that work that you're avoiding is honestly going to be the work that you end up loving, right? As I sat in class today and I'm listening and there's this excitement about this project, and we're talking about potential actors who can possibly play these roles, and I'm seeing my story take a life. It's gaining a life. It's coming alive. And I just wanted to share with you guys today this overwhelming sense of gratitude that I have, that I've just been able to sit down and focus and do the work. And that's really honestly my message for you guys today, is that if there is something that you are wanting to do, if there is anything out there that you feel like God has blessed you with the vision for, then you got to follow through with it. And I guarantee you that hard work and that dedication that it's going to take to get to the place where you really want to be, it's literally on the other side of doing the things that it's going to take for you to get there. I ended up seeing this 75 hard challenge going around online, and it really made me think about what the next challenge for myself is going to be. And granted, I'm still in the throes of editing a book. I'm still finessing and fine-tuning treatments, and then this week I'm starting on the script. I just kind of feel like the next thing that I'm gonna do is gonna be a physical challenge. And that 75 hard, which is basically where you're working out for 75 days straight. There are other elements to it as well, but I'm already in the process of doing my reading and got my books. Let me share with you guys, my books have changed to a certain degree from what I started with for this month. and I want to share them with you just because I want to kind of keep my commitments. One of them is I always try to read one book for pleasure and then one book for personal growth. The book that I'm reading this month for pleasure is Everyone on This Train is a Suspect. It is a mystery thriller because that is what I love. Reading helps make me a better writer because I'm able to absorb what some of these other writers are doing that makes for a great book. And I'm able to also apply that to my own writing, but I'm also getting to enjoy a great story. I love that for me, right? I love that for me. Then the other book that I'm reading, I was recommended by my confidence coach, who is, the confidence coaching is a part of the mentorship that I'm in with the screenwriters. So this book was recommended. It's called Relentless, and it is by Tim S. Grover with Shari Lesser Wink. And it says, From Good to Great to Unstoppable. Tim Grover is the master of mental toughness. This book is the blueprint for discovering what you are capable of achieving, getting results you never imagined, reaching the highest level of success, and then going even higher. I'm determined to try to finish these two books by the end of the month. I've got quite a bit to do in addition to packing up. I'm going to go visit my parents this week as well. I have some events coming up this coming weekend, so I'm going to be spending a lot of time on the road driving this week, as well as obviously continuing to work. And then I have another week before I am off for an extended vacation, which I am in desperate need of. There is a lot going on right now, but I cannot wait to share with you guys even more because there are a couple of other great things that are coming down the pipeline. And I love having this channel to sort of be able to share those things with you guys. I don't share any of it to brag. I just share it simply because I just feel like whatever it is that is happening for me, hopefully somebody watching this is inspired to start their own journey with writing your own book, starting your own blog, starting whatever it is that you plan to start. There are some business endeavors that I'm also looking forward to getting into that I also plan to share with you guys as well, because I want us all to be financially savvy and wealthy in this new year. So when I discover things that are profitable, then I will also be sharing those things with you as well. I really don't want this to be like a make money channel as much as I want it to be a resource for you to find something that works, that I've done. Right? Because I do feel like there are a lot of channels out there that tell people how to make money, but you don't really know if the people are actually doing those things. And listen, however you make your content, I'm not judging, because I feel like, listen, do the doggone thing, right? But I would feel better if I was able to say, I did this, it's working for me, here's how it can work for you. That feels more true and authentic to me at this point. And that's really just what I want this channel to be. So with that being said, that is today's video. If you like self-development, motivational, inspirational content, if you want a place where you can hopefully come on a day-to-day basis to be inspired and motivated to do more, to be more, to have more, then this is the space for you. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and of course, I will catch you in the next video.